what we're looking at a high level to achieve here is an oral delivery platform, technology platform to orally deliver peptides generally with enhanced bioavailability. Now, peptides are an increasingly important class of therapeutics here for the treatment of chronic diseases. There's over 800 peptides.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Arecor Therapeutics CEO, Sarah Howell. Sarah, very good to speak with you. You announced your full year results yesterday. What are the key highlights?
Yeah, I mean, just as a quick recap, Arecor is very much focused on transforming patient care by bringing enhanced therapeutics to market that lower patient burden whilst improving their outcomes. And we're very much targeting areas where there is high unmet patient need in high value markets, either ourselves through our clinical stage proprietary pipeline within the diabetes and obesity space, or through our partnerships with major pharmaceutical and biotech companies. So key highlights from our diabetes and obesity proprietary pipeline. I mean, first and foremost, we had stellar results from one of our insulin programs, AT278. So this is our highly concentrated ultra rapid acting insulin. We demonstrated in type 2 diabetic patients with high BMI. So these were overweight to obese patients, some of the most difficult to control patients in terms of their blood glucose. And we demonstrated superiority with our insulin. So essentially that shows that we had a faster acting insulin. So we got more insulin on board faster. So that's the pharmacokinetic profile. And we also had a better glucose lowering profile, so the pharmacodynamic profile, compared to the best insulins that are available for that patient population today. So there was fantastic results around that program. And we're also making significant progress in striking a strategic partnership deal, again for AT278, and that's for the further development and commercialization of that product. And we really see the most benefit for patients there in the insulin pump setting. So to be able to use this insulin in these automated insulin delivery systems. So great progress there across our insulin portfolio. We've also embarked into a new area of development for us, and this is to develop a platform technology approach for the oral delivery of peptides. It's a particularly significant challenge. We're starting with oral GLP-1, so within the obesity space there. And we've overcome the first significant challenges of stabilizing the peptide. So GLP-1 is a peptide within our novel lipid oral delivery matrix. And we're now focusing on a series of studies and non-clinical studies to enhance the bioavailability. And that's really our target there. It's an oral delivery platform for peptides with enhanced bioavailability, which is a key unmet patient need and obviously a huge commercial market there as well. And then we continue to partner with major pharma and biotech companies. We've entered into new partnerships there, and also the first product on the market incorporating our Arestat technology is continuing to grow. We're really pleased with the progress our partner is making there, and we have growing royalty streams from that global, worldwide royalty-bearing license agreement. So, really great progress across 2024, and that's continuing across 2025.
You mentioned trial success with AT278. What makes this product significant in the diabetes research field today?
Yeah, so AT278 is a really highly concentrated, so 5 times standard concentration of insulin, but importantly, ultra rapid acting insulin. And the real need here is that, particularly for people who require high daily doses of insulin, so more than 100 units a day, for example, insulin pump therapy and the use of these advanced automated insulin delivery systems is just not accessible for them. And that's because of their high insulin needs. They can't get enough insulin on board within these pumps, so they can't reach the standard even 3-day wear time currently. And there's a wealth of real world data out there demonstrating that people do better on insulin pumps. They have better outcomes. It lowers their burden there. And there's a real drive from the industry. It's key patient ask as well from the insulin device pump companies to develop longer wear pumps. So you'd wear them for 7 days plus, plus making them much smaller because you wear these pumps, it's a very visible indicator that you've got a chronic disease. Now, if you want to have a pump that's worn for longer and it's even smaller in its form factor, then you absolutely need a highly concentrated, rapid acting insulin. And we are the only company that have been able to achieve this profile. Physiologically, as you concentrate up insulin, it slows down its time action profile, so it becomes slower acting. And we've managed to overcome this with the Arestat technology. So we're really in a position here to really catalyze that development and that next innovation leap in the use of insulin pumps. And that's what makes AT278 so special.
There's a huge amount of interest in the GLP-1 class of drugs at the moment, given the rising obesity market. Can you tell us a little bit more about Arecor's work in this field?
Yeah, so what we're looking at a high level to achieve here is an oral delivery platform, technology platform to orally deliver peptides generally with enhanced bioavailability. Now, peptides are an increasingly important class of therapeutics here for the treatment of chronic diseases. There's over 800 peptides in development today. And as you mentioned, in that diabetes and obesity space, and the GLP-1 class being an important element of that, there's over 100 peptides in development here. But despite this, there's only actually 2 peptides on the market that are orally delivered. And that's because of their molecular characteristics mean they have very low bioavailability in oral delivery. And GLP-1 is a good example of that. One of those 2 peptides is a product called Rybelsus from Novo Nordisk. It's an orally delivered GLP-1. It has a bioavailability, so that's the amount of the drug available in the system for use post administration is less than 1%. But despite this, it's a successful therapeutic. Novo Nordisk reported sales of 3.4 billion in 2024 for their oral GLP-1. So what we're looking to achieve here is an oral GLP-1. We're using semaglutide. It's the same active as Rybelsus, but with enhanced bioavailability, so targeting greater than 1% bioavailability, which will be obviously bring advantages to patients and be commercially attractive in its own right. But importantly then, if we can be successful here in oral GLP-1, we can leverage that data set and that knowledge and those approaches more broadly across this therapeutic class, which is a huge opportunity for Arecor and, meeting that significant unmet need of patients, which is really the vision and the purpose of the company here. So we'll be developing during the second half of this year. We'll be performing a number of pharmacokinetic studies, non-clinical studies here to assess that bioavailability. And we have overcome the first challenges here in terms of stabilizing the peptide within the oral delivery matrix, which was a significant first challenge that we've achieved with the Arestat technology platform.
Sarah, as 2025 progresses, what should we be looking out for?
I mean, certainly we continue to develop our proprietary pipeline at pace. So that's across our diabetes and obesity space. Certainly look out for AT278 in terms of strategic partnering announcements there. Obviously, we'll announce those to the markets as and when we can. Also in the oral delivery of peptide space, we'll be generating key data throughout the second half of 2025. So that's that non-clinical PK data to really validate that as a technology platform approach. And we'd expect to enter into further partnerships with major pharmaceutical and biotech companies. So these are our revenue generating partnerships as well. So I'm really excited about 2025. There's a huge number of opportunities here for value creation for our business and obviously to return that value to our shareholders as well. So I'm sure we'll be speaking again in the near future.
Well, I look forward to that, Sarah. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.
Sarah Howell, the CEO of Arecor Therapeutics.